Turn the fire up a little bit. It's getting a little chilly out here, right? So we gonna turn the fire, man. We gonna turn it over to the general. The general, his Io, also known as the general. Come on, go ahead and do your thing, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. We're gonna go off script a little bit right here because
Going off the script.
we going off the script because the wind just came and knocked the Fauci down, which means if the wind can knock the Fauci down, then I think that's the ancestors of God telling us if the wind can do it, can't we put somebody that's killing people, that's murdering people, out of a position to do that? I think we can.
Oh yeah.
But if we gonna do that, I think it's fair. I gotta tell the story.
Tell it.
So we gotta make sure we know the story, right?
Tell it.
All right, let's tell how they did the story. See, they said, look, we started with black folks. We got good practice on stripping people of their rights and promoting tyranny. But now we want to invite everybody to the party. Black, white, Asian, the whole world's going to be invited to the party.
That's right.
Where you have no rights. You can't protect yourself. You can't protect your children.
That's right.
But the only problem was what? Nobody would agree to putting themselves in a position that black people have been in for 400 years in this country or anywhere else.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's
right.
going to sign up for that. So what we gonna do? This what we gonna do. We gotta convince them, everybody, to come get this death and slavery for themselves. If we go in and walk in to march in to force them to do it, they got one, especially white America, they got two. They probably not gonna go over well with that. So instead of going and forcing it on them, why don't we invite them to be in the black folks of America? We're gonna invite them. How do we invite them? Well, we want them to take this death jab, new technology, and download this operating system. Go to the Moderna website. It says it's an operating system that you download into your body, and it can tell your DNA what to produce. That's not me talking, but they say, listen, that's what we want by the end. They say they would never go for that. Well, what do we have to do if they're going to go for that? All right, here's where we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of us think it's the vaccine that the virus produced. No. It's not a vaccine to begin with, but if we're going to use that word, it's actually the virus that the vaccine produced. We want to stick you with the monster. So how do we do it? Well, we're going to go to the lab. 2014, Anthony Fauci. The NIAID.
That's right.
Gain of function research. I sound real smart, right? No, this information is out there. I'm not that smart. I never heard of gain of function in my life. I know it now. They sat in the lab and said, look, what do we want to do? We want to make people sick enough that we can scare the hell out of them.
Checkmate.
How do we do it? Well, we're going to go into a lab and take a disease that only a bat can get. A person ain't got to worry, unless you Batman. Anybody Batman out here?
No, I don't think so.
And only a Joker would do this, so that's bars. Go ahead. All right, so
Bars.
yeah, you know, you got to call it, bro. Y'all got to call it out.
Bars.
Bar.
But this was happening. They said, we're going to create something that's going to make people sick. We're going to take the coronavirus from the bat, take it into a lab, and put spike protein, a synthetic, dangerous creation that we've made, and we're gonna fly it into their bodies like a virus. We're gonna unleash it. We know we're gonna do it. We even gonna prepare for it 2019 in New York City, event 201, where they sat down and described the process. So what are they doing? They're not even giving a virus, it's a bioweapon where they made it in a lab. Once you take something natural and put it in a lab, it's now a bioweapon. So we're gonna create a bioweapon, and like a plane, if you're flying and you wanna drop Agent Orange on somebody, the plane is just the vehicle. But inside of it is the tube to drop the Agent Orange and boom! So the coronavirus that a bat could only get has now become a weapon that can fly into people and deliver the spike protein. You don't get harm from a virus, you get harm from the spike protein. So if you're looking for a virus, you'll never find it because that's not what's harming people.
That's right.
But here's where it gets real dangerous and real evil. And they had good practice with this.
Yes, sir.
We talking Anthony Fauci again.
Oh.
What's the practice he had? When AIDS came out, that's right, some smart people out here, they know.
AZT.
It came out. People were getting sick. And he said, you know what? Give them AZT.
That's right.
And the AZT was killing the people, doing more harm than the harm that they already had when they went in the hospital.
Definitely.
So they said it worked so well back then, let's do it again. Because the object is for them to take this in willingly. So what do? People get sick from something they created.
Right.
2015, the federal government was approached by the scientists in the United States of America. They said gain-of-function research is dangerous. It can create a pandemic that can kill everybody on the planet. It must stop. The federal government mandated and said it must stop. So what did they do in 2014 when it was mandated to make it stop? 2015, Fauci and NIAID reach in your taxpayer dollars. You went to work every day, every week. You worked hard. You worked overtime. Took your money, went to your tax account, paid your taxes. Did you pay for somebody to take money that you gave them? Against the mandate of this government, take that, send it to China to figure out how to get you sick. So that once you get sick, you don't want to die. They can then tell you to do what they always wanted to do from the beginning, was to get you to put this thing in your shoulder, in your body. Is that why you paid your taxes? Who out here paid taxes for them to make a bioweapon that would scare the hell out of you so much you would let people come and take your 5-year-old child and poke them with something? Who did that? So what did they do?
Check it.
So they made this, they unleashed it, and here's the real evil. It's not as deadly as we think. Not the first bioweapon. The first one that they fly in and let into you. Here's the magic of it. They created it, but there were already things that were inexpensive that can fight them. Ivermectin. Hydroxychloroquine. You can take your vitamin D, vitamin C. You can take your zinc. Get that zinc in the cell, knocks this thing right out. But what did they say? The sun gave you your vitamin D. But what did they say? No. They gonna take this monster. So when you get sick, they have the solution to heal people. People give the wrong answer. People are not dying because of comorbidities. Not true. Comorbidities kill anybody when they get sick. People always die from comorbidities. Matter of fact, that's why people die. No, that's not what's killing people. What's killing people? Preventing them from getting proper treatment and access to proper treatment.
That's right.
They go into the hospital and you do what? 2014 to 2016, Ebola hit. You gave people remdesivir and it killed them. So what did you do? You pulled it because it was killing people. So what do you do now? Your objective is to scare people to go get this shot, so you gotta kill more people.
That's right.
So instead of giving them medicine that will heal people when they go in the hospital, I call it murder.
Indeed.
Your grandmother went to the hospital. Your father went to the hospital.
Yes.
Your auntie went to the hospital. And because you didn't know and the media won't give you the truth, they walked in sick, could have got a few pills and knocked it out and killed the parasites, but instead they did what?
They died.
They gave them
remdesivir.
They gave them remdesivir. You hear what she said? They got paid. When you go and look at the CMS site, they get 20% incentive to give you remdesivir. Wait a minute. We know what remdesivir does. 2014 to 2016, what did it do? It killed the people. So they're giving you something that will kill you. Then what did they do? Now that your kidneys are getting flooded and you're getting renal issues, then what do? They turn you over and stick a respirator on you and kill you. Drown you to death. That's called murder. So what happens then? They kill you, and then they tell everybody, if you don't go and take my shot that magically in 1 year that I made, if you don't take my shot, you're gonna die. Because your grandmother that I just murdered just died. You wanna die like her? No, you don't? Well, we're gonna make you take it, and then after you take it, we're gonna make your younger people take it.
That's right.
Then we're gonna make your babies take it.
That's right.
And all of y'all gonna have a monster right here.
And there ain't gonna be no more babies. That's right.
Some of y'all know what's going on.
Population control.
So what happens? Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you how they did it. Y'all know what I'm